Be a break in like 5 minutes. Okay, everyone remember Pythagorean theorem? Yeah, might not like it, but... So just be conscious of when the number on the diagonal is an actual number and not a letter, okay? That's when there has to be subtraction, not addition. Because people just get rushing and they're not paying attention. Okay, determine the area of this circle and then the circumference of the circle. Again, you'll need your formula sheet for this. So, looking at our formula sheet, right at the bottom on the left-hand side, you see area equals 2 pi r squared. Below it, circumference. Remember, circumference of a circle is perimeter. Okay, perimeter is that measurement around the outside. When you're in elementary school, they always say, think of a football field. The lines on the outside of the football field is perimeter. The grass that's covering everything is area. Okay? So this is as simple as, first of all, you always get a grade for writing down the appropriate equation. Always. Because you will be shocked at the amount of times that people write the wrong one. Okay, so that's area and circumference is pi d. Everyone remembers the difference between diameter and radius, or should I do a quick little thing on it?
Radius is just half diameter.
Yeah, so diameter is 12 here, and then the radius would be 6 because it's half of that diameter. Diameter cuts across the entire circle. Radius is like if you were cutting a piece of pie from the center to the outside. Okay? So now if I'm looking at area, I have pi, so I'm going to put in 3.14. My radius is 6, and my radius goes to the exponent 2. Okay, I'm going to break this down. You don't need to, but it would be 3.14 times 36, right? Because 6 squared is 36. Especially if you're using the graphing calculator, you can do this all in one step, and it'll calculate it really nicely. 130. Any decimals? So we won't put any on. I'm going to actually just put the decimals, just so people aren't like, oh, well, where did they go? Okay? 0.04. Now, circumference is just 3.14, in this case, times the diameter. So 3.14 times 12. So 37.68. Centimeters. Oh, sorry. Radius is centimeters squared. And circumference is just centimeters. So again, everyone just look up for 1 second. Circumference is if I had a string and I took the string around my circle and then in the end I measured it, the length of that string would be 37.68 centimeters. Radius is if I needed paint to cover this entire thing, and I should use a color, then that would be your area. Okay?
You said radius at first.
Did I?
And
I always get things back first. I'm sorry. Area. I was too focused on the fact that I should have picked a different color. We're good? You're almost there. You're almost up, right? Okay. For the following three-dimensional shape, what are the different shapes you see? So what are the different shapes? Yeah, but we want to know specific shapes of the sides. So what side shapes do we see here? We see triangles and rectangles. Times 2. So we see triangles times 2 because the ends. And we see rectangles times 3. But the rectangles actually aren't all the same size, but we can talk about that in a second. Okay, find the volume of the shape. So all we do is we come here. Please be very careful. You look at the square-based prism and a rectangular prism. This is a rectangular-based prism, okay, not a square-based prism. I don't actually think you even see a square base prism in this course. So always go to the rectangular base prism. Okay, so volume is base times length times height divided by 2. So in this, base, right? Base, you can look at the diagrams too. Base, length,
2, 2, and 12.
yeah, it should be 2, 2, and 12. So 2 times 2 times 12 divided by 2. Let's just finish this one thing and then you can go, okay? So 4 times 12 divided by 2. So our volume is 24 centimeters cubed. 24 centimeters cubed. Okay? Write that down and then you can go for break. See you in 5 minutes. Okay. Last one, guys. We're almost there. Okay, so what do you have to do to find the surface area of this shape? So there's 2 things here. You can actually break this down, and they call it drawing a net. And actually, basically, we know that there are 5 shapes here, right? 2 end triangles and 3 sides. Do you agree with that? So you could calculate the area of each one of those and then just add them together. Sometimes people find that easier. It's up to you. Or you can use right here, dun, 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 this is surface area. Okay? Surface area equation. So we know our equation is, I'm going to call it SA for surface area, is AH plus BH plus CH plus BL. When those letters are right next to each other, that means multiplication. Okay? When they're right next to each other, it means multiplication. Now, all you need to do is label stuff. So the only catch here is because it's a right angle triangle, the length of the triangle is also going to be the side length of the triangle. So you're going to have a double up here. If it's a non-right angle triangle, then that doesn't occur. But what this means is we'll label this as B, we'll label this as A, and we'll label this as the height of our prism if we were to stand it up on its end. Does everyone agree with that? But L also stands for the length or the height of the specific triangle. Because this is a right angle triangle, our length can be right there. Because that is the height of the triangle. Okay? So when looking at a right angle triangle prism, one of your side lengths and your length will be the same number. Okay? So now what we do here is we go, remember those dashes means they're the same side length. So we go 2 times 12 plus 2 times 12 plus, what was my C here? Oh, C, I need to calculate it. Shoot, I gotta calculate C. Okay, how do I calculate C? What do I use? We just did it. No. Pythagorean theorem. So C squared equals A squared plus B squared. So C squared equals 2 squared plus 2 squared. So 8. So C equals square root. The square root of 8 is 2.8. 2.8. That's rounded, of course. And now did I leave myself enough room? I'm going to have to redo this. Sorry, guys. You don't have to erase it, but I'm going to. Because I don't have enough. Okay, so 2 times 12 plus 2 times 12 plus 2.8 times 12 plus 2 times 2. Does that make sense? Now, the nice thing about the graphing calculators are they do bed mass for you. So as much as I know everyone has their own calculators that they're comfortable with, if you can get comfortable with a graphic calculator, it's nice. I see your scientific calculator does it too, okay, both of you? So I'm going to go 2 times 12 plus 2 times 12 plus 2.8 times 12 plus 2 times 2. And I got 85.6. Can someone check that for me? Sean, I see you're doing it right.
What did you say you got?
85.6
Yeah, that's right.
centimeters, right? Squared, because we're surface area. Oh, centimeter. Okay. Does that feel good?